morning, good morning. JLR Investigates. Good morning, good morning. JLR Investigates, come on in, reporting from Arkansas right now. I want to give you an update in the Trinity Bostic case, folks. Come on in. There has been an arrest. And the reason why I'm kind of paying attention to this case, because, let's be real, everyone. Sebastian Rogers is missing. Sebastian Rogers vanished nearby where Trinity Bostic was found. She was found basically right off of New Shackle Island Road, within a few miles of where Sebastian was found. A lot of people out there were starting to make a connection. I've been getting a lot of people, me and Magnolia have been getting a lot of tips and a lot of people saying, hey, is this connected to Sebastian? Interesting that they both have glasses like that. It doesn't mean anything, but what I'm saying is I don't think it's connected whatsoever, but a 17-year-old person has been arrested for the murder of Tiffany Bostic. 17-year-old is in the Sumner County jail right now, or Sumner County detention center, in reference to this case. Now, who is the 17-year-old? Because I think at this point there's also going to be, a little element of everyone's going to be like, well, if the 17-year-old did this, could the 17-year-old do something to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers? And we're talking about Sebastian, who's vanished February 26, 2024, March, April, May, June. We're almost 4 months, or over 4 months now. 4 months, 5 months since he's vanished. I don't know the exact date. A lot of people out there post the exact date. I kind of took a step back from the Sebastian Rogers case, only because there's nothing really going on with the case. I don't see really anything of anything. Searches are pretty much gone at this point. No updates from the Sumner County Sheriff's Office. The parents haven't spoken on any of the sides. I do not know. Apparently, Seth Rogers had some surgery going on. I don't know. But going back to Trinity Bostic, because a lot of people are... Phantom has a good point about Sebastian. I've always said, too. He was reported missing on February 26th, but it's quite possible, folks, that, Sebastian went missing on the 25th. I just want to put that out there. I've always said it. I've always said that, doing this case and looking into this case thoroughly, that I've never seen any evidence or heard of any evidence and spoken to anyone that can say confidently that Sebastian Rogers arrived home to their Stafford court after Texas Roadhouse. I haven't never seen a thing about that. No video surveillance, nothing of nothing. Police never even actually said it out of their own mouth. So it does make you wonder, did Sebastian ever return home? But what's eerie is where Trinity was found is really close to the Texas Roadhouse. And it, matter of fact, when we were doing those routes with Sebastian, we were doing the locations from the Texas Roadhouse to the Stafford court. I made multiple videos showing you possible routes that Katie Perales took back. And I went right past the spot where Trinity was found. It was right on the side of the Veterans. Is it called Veterans? Veterans, come on, fill me in here. I got it on the map here. I'm going to put it on the map here. The Veterans Expressway, Vietnam Veterans Boulevard, and New Shackle Island Road. Right there, almost by the intersection. Apparently, Trinity was put over in a wooded area. Now, she vanished on the 29th, so it was a few days. People were wondering what's going on. And then her body was found, literally on the side of the road here. And I actually clipped, just to show you the general area. This is what we're talking about. I'm right there on Vietnam Veterans, and then approaching Shackle Island, New Shackle Island Road. But I just wanted to show you the area of what we're dealing with. Her remains were found July 3rd, so right before 4th of July. But you see, it's wild that, another big case out of, Sumner County is going on. And there's people circulating over, making posts saying, What in the world is going on? What in the world is going on with Sumner County and these crimes that are occurring? But I don't think it's connected whatsoever with Sebastian Rogers in any way, and that's why I wanted to just put that out there, because I think some people are going to try to kind of connect them in a way and try to feel like they're somehow it's related. I don't know if they're just going to do it for content. I don't know if they're just going to do it, but I think this is a totally separate incident that has nothing to do with Sebastian. But I did want to share that they did release a media release. Here they've released a media release, and this is the Hendersonville Police Department, and in this media release they said a deceased female found in Hendersonville on 7/3/2024 has been positively identified as 17-year-old Trinity Bostic. Trinity was reported missing in Macon County on June 29, 2024. The Hendersonville Police Department suspects foul play in the case, and the investigation continues. Henderson police are asking anyone with information regarding this case, please call and report to the Hendersonville Police Department in order to maintain the integrity. Here we go. This is the words, right? We got a lot of police around here. I'm staying at an all right hotel. I'm in, by the way, I'm in Little Rock. This hurricane kind of weakened overnight, by the way. I was going to do some hurricane chasing. I'm still going to do it, but the hurricane weakened. Here's what we always hear. This is the words we always hear. These are the words that we need to get used to when it comes to police departments and, covering cases. In order to maintain the integrity of the investigation, no details surrounding this incident will be released at this time. In order to maintain the integrity of the investigation. We hear that. That seems like it's a common copy and paste that all police departments are using at this time to not provide any information. 17-year-old arrested. What is going on here? Why did this 17-year-old disappear from Macon County? And I don't know where Macon County is. If someone can give me like a city and name a specific city in Macon County, that would be really good. But why did a 17-year-old escape from Macon County and make their way to Hendersonville, and then another 17-year-old got arrested for murdering her? And here it is. Teen arrested. Hey Jude says it's near Lafayette and Red Boil Springs. How far? Macon County is in Lafayette, Tennessee. So how far is it? Like, how far are we looking at it? How is it some other 17-year-old that lured Trinity to that area, or said come run away, or let me come meet me, come stay with me? Is this a internet connection here? And that could be a concern, because with the internet connections, there's a lot of speculation that Sebastian was communicating with people online. We heard from one conflicting party that he doesn't go online, right? The Proud would say he doesn't have access to the outside world, but then on Seth's side, they're saying Sebastian was communicating with people. But I believe the electronic equipment belonging to Sebastian, including the Nintendo Switch, has still not been returned to the rightful owners. Magnolia just informed me it is an hour away. So she vanished. Macon County, Lafayette, Tennessee area, and then was found in Hendersonville 1 hour away. So how did she even get there? And are we talking about a luring? Magnolia sending me some messages to fill me in on some stuff. She went missing in Lafayette. So an hour away. Do we have a problem here where predators are luring people on to property? So let's go back to the teen arrest. I just want to fill you in real quick so we can get an idea. And I'm just gonna say let's put these rumors to bed that is connected to Sebastian right away. It's nip it in the butt and use this platform. I don't see any connection whatsoever, and but I think people are going to do it. I think people, and I've kind of seen people do it, kind of put them together. Teen arrested in connection with the teen's death. Police said the investigation into this incident continues. A 17-year-old from Westmoreland, Tennessee, was arrested in connection in the death of another missing teen whose remains were found. The Henderson Police Department said the suspect is currently being held in the Sumner County detention and is being charged with first-degree murder in the death of 17-year-old Trinity Bostic. Police say the investigation into this incident continues. Well, another 17-year-old, right? 17 and 17 makes me feel like it's somebody she probably met online, which is pretty wild. But interesting that the Hendersonville Police Department, it doesn't seem like Sumner County, but it seems like the Henderson Police, yeah, because it's all saying contact the Hendersonville Police Department. It seems like they have arrested somebody, not Sumner County. Now, when it comes to the Sebastian Rogers case, a lot of people are critical of the Sumner County Sheriff's Office because we are now months into this and we still don't got answers on what happened to Sebastian. Hendersonville Police Department, with the Proudfoots that live up there in, north of Hendersonville, I guess it might be technically Hendersonville, but I think they live on the county limits, so the county investigators are on that case instead of the Hendersonville Police Department. As far as Sebastian, I think the case is cold. Anyone that says it's not cold, I think all the people, the bad actors, all the participants that were involved in this case kind of just scattered like cockroaches and are just laying low. And also, folks, a lot at the beginning stages is probably overwhelming for everyone on this case that's involved because they were getting media attention that they never got in their lives. They were getting analyzed to a T. Everyone was evaluating every single word that every single one of them was saying, whether it was Katie, Chris, Seth, and the people involved. Everybody was prying in onto the Bowersox family and Chris's side of the family. Even Katie's side of the family got brought into this. Everyone was, analyzing them, and it was just that original overwhelming oomph. But now I think the temperature has died down a little bit, and the noise is just like a little bit less noise now. And everyone is probably scattering around, and maybe even each party reality is kicking in. They're trying to understand their new normal, what their new normal is going to be. If someone did something to Sebastian, which I think somebody did, they've got to be in the back of their mind worrying a little bit and wondering what's next. But they also could be the players and participants involved in this case could also have a sign of relief because, you would think, okay, law enforcement didn't get me at that original stage. They might never get me. And I got away with the most perfect crime. I got away with the perfect crime. So that could be a possibility, folks. Let's do a Walkin Talk. We're going to Walkin Talk while I'm out here. So JLR investigates. But Sebastian, I feel, that I do feel like the agencies are still doing their job, and I feel like, they're probably at an impasse, or they probably have something that we don't know, and they're really keeping something tight to the vest, and they need that extra oomph. By the way, with Trinity, my sources tell me how she died was a gunshot wound to her head. Trinity, that's my sources. I have a lot of boots on the ground sources when it comes to this case. So it's very, very sad. Did they give a press conference? Because I was looking for a press conference and I heard that they said something, but I haven't found it. You want to see the hallways of where I'm staying? Crap, I can't even get in. Oh, yeah. Let's go. All right, so let's spin the camera around. Whoop. Here we go. Now it was getting hot and humid out there. It's 90 degrees. Here's another thing with Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. In Tennessee, in the last month, it was really, really, really hot in Tennessee. Like the temperature, all over the country, got into the 90s. And, if there's a body out there, I know by covering the Bryant Laundrie cases, I mean, his body, and I don't want to be graphic here, but a lot of people say that Sebastian is somewhere in the woods, and remains of him will probably be found by hunters or, hikers or somebody once all the trees fall in the winter. All the leaves and all the tree stuff falls and everything like that, and somebody might be coming upon him. But with Brian Laundrie's case, his remains like literally evaporated in just 5 weeks because of the humidity and the heat. And you know, up in the Tennessee for the last couple months, it's been really, really, really hot in Tennessee, and I'm afraid we're just going to see some sort of clothing. But you never know, because I always take myself back, and I just want to put this over here. I always take it back to, I wanted to get in here because it's a little bit cooler. I always take it back to the landfill. I always thought the landfill was the key to this whole mystery, and I honestly believe that the Sumner County Police Department and TBI obtained evidence at the landfill. Something, maybe not a body, but something. Because in order to search a landfill and do all that, and I know they said that they were, exhausting their resources and everything like that, or, checking off possible scenarios, about the landfill. But I still think something with the landfill is the key to Sebastian. I pretty much don't really know what else is going on with the case. If anyone could fill me in on anything on this case, it's very, very sad, but we'll keep you aware of what's going on. So that's pretty much it on that particular case. But I just wanted to come on and just say I don't think it's connected in any way. And people trust me. People in the next couple of days are gonna say stuff, and I don't think I'm not going to waste time and try to say, well, it's the 17, let me just put it this way. Is the 17-year-old that killed Trinity, did he lure Sebastian out of the house? Did the 17-year-old person that did this to Trinity, did they have some sort of connections with Chris or Seth, or, just stuff like that? I mean, it gets into pretty much nonsense. And this is basically a morning rant. I'm drinking coffee. I'm about back on the road. I'll be 2 places today, so stay tuned today. I'm going to Fordyce. Fordyce is the site of that terrible, terrible mass shooting that happened a few weeks back. Multiple people lost their lives. This is when law enforcement had a shootout with the shooter, who was taken into custody. Mr. Posey. I believe he's a sovereign citizen. So I'll be going to that crime scene. And then later on today, I'll be going to Jocelyn Nungare, the crime scene there, to evaluate and show you guys like boots on the ground coverage of just what Jocelyn was subjected to. And then, we'll do some hurricane hunting in the next couple of days, though. The storm kind of died out overnight. It kind of petered out. It's like a tropical storm now, but they say it might be ramping up again and headed for Corpus Christi to Galveston area. So we'll be doing some live streams there. Magnolia is with me. Magnolia will be doing some feeds too, so stay tuned for that. We were actually out last night in what was it, Magnolia, Little Rock, downtown Little Rock, at the bridge, and the Clinton Museum. We did a wild walk last night. So if you want to see what Little Rock looks like in the middle of the night, check it out. We were out there very, very late. I only got like 3 hours sleep last night. That's why I'm drinking a lot of coffee, right? Praying for the family of Trinity. I knew nothing about Trinity. I tried to look online on anything on Trinity in reference to, public posts that she made or anything like that. Try to understand who she is. I knew about this case a couple of days ago. People were bringing it to my attention. I've just been covering a lot of stuff, so I didn't really take a deep dive in it. But it looks like they got their person. The 17-year-old's going to confess. They're going to talk. They're not an elaborate criminal that knows how to hide all types of evidence and everything like that. These are knuckleheads that brains are not fully developed. A child, more or less. So it's a child killing a child. We got a child killing a child. It's very, very sad. Just like an incident that just happened up in Washington State. I don't know if you heard about the 16. She was 16 years old. A 16-year-old shot a 13-year-old. or 13, teenagers at a mall. An innocent bystander got shot, and then they're outraged because the killer actually got out. They actually let him out. So it's pretty wild stuff. All right, folks, JLR Investigates. Thanks for spending the time with me this morning. This is a Marriott hotel. I give it a 3 out of 5 stars. Not very impressive here in Little Rock, the Marriott. They don't even give you free breakfast. They do give you coffee, but they don't even give you free breakfast. Where's the breakfast? Where's the breakfast? They don't give you free breakfast. I like to wake up with a hot breakfast, and I don't like those. I don't like those hotels where they give you like waffles for breakfast, or like muffins and waffles, just basically all a bunch of carbs. I want an actual breakfast with like some eggs and bacon and sausage, some good stuff. So, and I don't like it for $110 a night. I would say this is probably like 3 out of 5. But hotels are hit or miss. Some of them you get good ones, some of them you get good deals. Where's the breakfast for $110 a night? Where's the breakfast? I don't get no breakfast. I'll probably go to Crackle Barrel or something. We'll go to Crackle Barrel, and I'll put a community post and show you how great Crackle Barrel is. Oh, by the way, Crackle Barrel is, they're downsizing these locations. They're actually closing some Crackle Barrels, and they're going to revamp their menu, they say. I always like Crackle Barrel when you travel, because you go down the interstate, and Crackle Barrel, is right there, right off the interstates of all these places where you travel, and you can just go in. It's like an old country store. Pretty good stuff. Crackle Barrel. I don't know why I say that. They were trying to cancel. I don't even get into cancel culture, but they were trying to cancel Cracker Barrel's name, and trying to make them change their name. So it's pretty wild. How are you going to change the Cracker Barrel, right? Good morning. I'm just getting up, so maybe I'm just like not necessarily all the way there. But we cover true crime 24/7, 365. Thanks for watching, everyone. JLR Investigates. On the road. We'll talk soon. Have a good day. Where's Sebastian? Where's Sebastian?